What's up,
What's up, New York? You're here with Kylie Pax, Australia's emotional eating coach. We are here in gorgeous sunny Queensland.
Mine is Kylie Pax, and Kylie.
I am so excited to be here in Dallas. You're here with Kylie Pax, Australia's emotional eating
It's
coach.
Kylie Pax, Kylie Pax, Australia's emotional eating coach. Australia's emotional eating coach. Kylie Pax, Kylie Pax, Kylie Pax.
Australia's emotional eating coach, and I am here to empower you to take control of your relationship with food. Rein that thing in, people. Take control of your relationship with food. Create a body and a life that is more delicious than chocolate, because you get to do it all on your terms. Because I'm going to just fill you in on why there was no live stream yesterday, because, you know, I've committed to myself and to you to doing, I set my goal, several months back, to do a full 12 months of daily live streams, showing up every day, regardless of how I felt, to be able to give you the very best insights and tools and tips and tricks to help you move forward with not just, altering and changing your relationship with food, but if you've hung out with me for any length of time, you know that what we share and talk about each day is life-changing in every area. You can apply the tips and the tools and the tricks that I give you in any area of your life, any area, right? Works across the board. It's just the kind of girl that I am. So yesterday, I wasn't here. There was a big empty space where Kylie was supposed to be, right? And I knew it, of course. I knew I wasn't showing up. And I wanted to sort of tell you what was going on and why things rolled out the way they did. Because, you see me here every day. It's like this and this and this and the pizzazz, and it's wonderful, and the tips and the tools and tricks, and Kylie's excited and she's hyper, and it's great, right? It's great. But, I'm not a robot. I'm not. Despite what you all may think. I'm not. And we all have things that go on behind the scenes. And this is what happens. This is how we roll out our life, right? You have public persona, face, and then you have behind the scenes for there's all this racket outside. I don't know if you can all hear it, but they're doing all these roadworks here, which I did mention the other day as well. So I don't know if you can hear it, but we'll just pretend that it's not there. It's certainly a little distracting for me, but put up the space. We have our public persona, which is where people go, hey, how you going? You go, awesome. Even if you're dying inside, even if you are ripped apart internally with emotional pain, cool. You go, yeah, great. Everything's great. It's not great. It's not. And this is what I wanted to share with you, right? So, I've had some emotional issues, right? Some things going on in my life, emotional issues. Some things going on in my life that have been causing me, discomfort for not a day or two, for a few months now, And I've been doing all my mindset work and doing everything, keep it in perspective. It's not that big a deal. It's going to be all right. And of course, everything's going to be all right. And, I'm not going to go off on a whole faith type tangent today, but I will just say, I am a firm believer that you have to have faith in something outside of yourself. Because if you believe that your everything in your world relies on you being perfect, getting everything right, never screwing up, never saying anything wrong, eating everything exactly right, that's the only way you're going to get to any kind of level of success and peace, that's a very stressful way to live. Very stressful. And I will be truthful with you. I didn't realize it until this morning that I had inadvertently slipped back into that zone where the only solution that I saw, was none. I saw no solution because I was only looking at myself. And what can I do? I can't do anything. How can I control this? And of course you can't. You can't control it. And at that point, if you don't have faith in something else, something outside of yourself to truly believe that you're okay and you're going to be okay, then it's a very, very stressful place to try and live your life from. And eventually it will do you in. So this is what happened to me yesterday. It did me in. This is how we roll it out. We put on our public persona face. So when somebody comes along and go, how you doing? Hey, how are you? And you go, great. Even though internally, emotionally, your insides feel like they're being ripped apart, right? Because you're going through something. We all go through stuff, right? And I'm no different to the rest of you. Thank you so much for the love. I'm no different. We all have stuff. So I've had this stuff going on behind the scenes. The difference with me is I just simply do not let it rule my life. I I know how to take control. I know the mindset work that's required. And I've been putting in the work, people. It wasn't like I've been sitting back just going, oh, poor me, I wish things would change. Well, nothing's going to change if you don't step up and make a change. So now I feel like we're going to have a bit of a smackdown coming today. But, I'll do it with love. Nothing will change if you don't make it change. So as I was saying, ultimately, I personally believe if you don't have faith in something else outside of yourself, it will just about do you in every single time, and you will eventually crack, which is what happened to me yesterday, and I'm going to tell you about it. You'll crack. And for those of us like emotional eating, yo-yo dieting, all of that, what you do is you run to food. You run to food, people. Other people might, there's different people have things. We all have our thing, right? Different people, different things. For those of us who have been in this story for long enough, and you've hung out with me for any length of time, you will turn to something to escape the pain, physical, emotional, whatever is going on. If you can't handle that anymore, right? But you can't. You can only handle it for so long. We're in a physical body. You can only stand so much pain before you need to find some kind of escape. And for those of us, it'll be food. For others, it could be alcohol, drugs, whatever is going on, right? But for us, it's food. It's food. So here's what happened, yesterday. I woke up yesterday and I felt like nothing had actually particularly shifted. I mean, there was some slight shifts in this circumstance that had been going on for ages now, right? There was some slight shifts. And I woke up and at that point, because it had been getting heavier and heavier and heavier on my mind, I woke up and I felt literally physically sick. I just felt nauseous by this stage. And I'm like, oh God, this is never going to end. Not only is it never going to end, I felt like doom hanging over me, right? Like, this is not only is it not going to end, it's actually, I felt like it's going to kill me. It's just going to kill me, right? It's going to be the end of Kylie as we know it. My world is going to implode and everything is over. That's how I felt. I felt like it had actually reached a conclusion, which it hasn't. It's not over until it's over, right? You know how that saying normally goes. I'm not going to use that phrase, but it's not over until it's over. It's not over until I say it's over, right? If I'm not waving that white flag, it ain't over. And that's what I want to tell you today. If you are not standing there waving the white flag, then it's not over and you still have more fight in you. Your job is to step up and drag it out, right? So yeah, there is a smackdown coming today. There is a smackdown coming today. But I also want to say to you, you're not supposed to sit there and go, oh, Kylie said, step up, be tough. Like, it's not about being tough. Part of being tough is allowing yourself to feel the emotional discomfort. And this is why I wasn't here yesterday. So I had two choices yesterday morning because I had an emotional meltdown. I did, right? I had a real girly meltdown. It was the biggest girly meltdown moment in history. I don't know really the last time that I've had such an epic meltdown. But, many, many tears. And I'm just like sitting in my office. I've got, you can see it, my big comfy chair there in the background. And I'm sitting there and I rang up my very dearest friend. And I'm just like, this is never going to change. It's never going to work. This is the end of me. I can't believe this was my language. I can't believe it's come to this. I can't believe it's come to this. I failed. I haven't been able to do what it is that I was so sure I was going to be able to do and all of this stuff, right? And he talked me through it. And by the end, I did feel somewhat calmer, but the sick feeling, it was still there, and it was there all day. And I woke up this morning, I did a lot of mindset work, right? Because I wasn't going to sit there and just go, well, too bad for me, right? So ultimately what I was going to say is that's why I wasn't here yesterday morning, because I could have done, right, well, step up, put your big girl pants on, show up. You've made a commitment to your community and you're supposed to be there every single day for them. And I thought I have to be real and I have to be realistic. And I could have done it. I could have slapped some lipstick on my face and shown up here and gone like this and this and this, but it would have been fake and it would have been phony because I was in such a deep amount of emotional pain myself. And in all honesty, I thought if I do show up here yesterday, I thought I'm only just going to go, hi, you're here with Kylie Pax, Australia's emotional eating coach, and then I'm just going to burst into tears. So it would have been a pointless exercise anyway. Just didn't do it. What I did instead was I gave myself some space and some kindness to allow myself to feel what was going on. So yes, I did the mindset work. Yes, I did the journaling, and I didn't do it once. I did it about 3 times yesterday. I spent most of my day yesterday doing mindset work. I sat in prayer. I sat quietly in meditation. I just allowed whatever needed to happen to happen. Sometimes that was tears. Sometimes I felt hopeful, and other times I felt complete despair. But what happened is I just went through the motions and I did it all day. Was it the most funnest day of my life? Probably not. It's not going to rank up there with a wedding day or something like that. Not really. But it was necessary. Nobody, if you want to shift to a new level in your life, you've got to expect some challenges. You can't up level without up leveling internally. You can't up level externally without up leveling internally. So that's what I journaled this morning. I'm going to see if I can remember it because I've got my journal here. It was so good. So, okay, what I was feeling yesterday was horrendous amounts of fear. And ultimately, if you've never heard this before, it is true. We are always only operating from one of two modems, right? Two operators, I don't even know what I'm saying. There's only two choices you can ever make about how you're going to react, respond, move forward in your own life. You're either coming from a place of love or a place of fear, right? There's only two choices. There's actually no other. You go, well, it's confusion. Confusion is fear. It's hate. Well, hate is fear. You're fearful of something. There's a threat there, right? It's like, well, I'm happy. Well, it's love, right? So it's only ever two choices. So you don't need to be confused about what you're feeling. You will always know it comes down. When you whittle it down, it comes down to one of those two choices. And so this morning I thought, I went to bed last night, big swollen puffy eyes, right? Like giant raccoon eyes like this. And I'm just gone, okay. Tomorrow is a new day. Let me just go and release now. Release what has happened, everything, the way it all rolled out. And then we'll start afresh tomorrow, see how we go. Well, I woke up today, right? And I know you're feeling me. You're with me, right? I'm like thinking, please feel good, please feel good, please feel good. And no, instant, nauseous, sick feeling in my stomach. And now you're all going, maybe you're pregnant. I'm like, I could promise you, I'm totally not. Oh, no, that would have to be like an immaculate conception. I'm just saying. And my name is not Mary, so it's clearly not pregnant. I can assure you of that. But the sick feeling was still there. And I'm like, okay, no problemo. This is fine. So I immediately reached for, and this is something I tell my my fabulous one-on-one clients that I work with, you've got to have, because this is what we do in the morning. We reach for I looked around like I was going to reach for it. Meanwhile, I'm talking into it. I was going to say, I reached for my mobile phone. I reached for my phone, right? And I immediately reacquaint my mind with my mission and my purpose for the day. Because this is what we do. We reach for our phone. We go straight to Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, what's going on, right? Twitter, woo, it's fabulous. Okay, you're immediately putting your mind, right, your state of mind into a big whirl first thing in the morning. What's going on? What am I missing? Oh, got to react. Oh, like, fabulous. Oh, got to comment on that. What are they going to say if I don't comment? Oh, better hurry, right? That's what we do. Rather than that, what if you picked up your mobile phone first thing in the morning, went to the notes because you've already written them out, and reacquaint yourself with your mission, your purpose, who it is that you want to be that day, right? Who do you intend to be? So I reacquainted myself with my mission and my purpose for the day. I'm like, this is who I am. This is my purpose for living. This is who I am. This is what I do. This is how I'm going to do it. I read them out, still felt sick, read them out, got my booty out of bed, right? And shimmied across and did whatever had to be done for the day. And now here we are, right? But this was what I was journaling out this morning. And it's really good. So I'm hoping that I can remember it, but I do have my journal here. And rather than mess it up, I'm just going to read it to you. And so it's just one statement. So what came to me this morning? Okay. Fear is simply a distraction to divert you from your dreams. Boom. I wanted to slam it shut with emphasis. But it didn't work. I boom and nothing happened. Fear is simply a distraction to divert you from your dreams. Don't give up, people. I just want to say to you, don't give up. The time when you feel like crumbling and running, that is the time you need to step up the most. That fear, that is only a diversion to distract you from your dreams. The dream's still there. They're still calling your name. They're just, now you've shelved them, and now they're calling you from the shelf. They're going, please take us down. Woman, take us down. Embrace us. Step into us. Live us. Give us life. Breathe into us. And you're going, ooh, no, not now. No, not now. You just stay there on the shelf because I'm over here real busy focusing all my attention on the fear. I'm just over here focusing all my attention on the things I don't want, the things that are upsetting me, the things that are making me feel sick and scared and tired and exhausted and stressed. But, when they finish, which they will, then you'll come and you'll turn your head like this and you'll go, oh, hi, dreams. Let me take you down from the shelf now. You know what they're going to say to you? Honey, we were here the whole time. You could have taken us down 6 months ago, 3 weeks ago, 2 days ago. We were waiting. You only had to turn your head from the fear to the dreams and it all could have changed. It could shift like that. Like that. That's what I wanted to share with you today. So if you found this valuable, and I know you did, because please, let's be real, it was epic. It's epic. Go ahead and like, love, and share this out, because as you step into your own power, you give somebody else permission to do the same. You hear me say it every day. Sometimes it's a smackdown. Sometimes it's a, move forward with love talk and all of those things. But it's everything you need and nothing that you don't, to be able to make those permanent shifts in your life so that you can not be the person who spends all your time scratching and clawing around over here with the fear, the things that you don't want, giving all your time and your energy to the things that are upsetting you and holding you back and stopping you from living the life that you want to live, and turn your head this way. Every tool that you need to be able to turn your head this way and be able to fulfill, step into, and live your dreams, because they're different for everybody. Oh, they're different for everybody. My dream's not the same as yours. Yours not the same as the next person. Theirs is not the same as the next person down on the comments below them, right? So if you're feeling me, give me a yes, yes, yes. Please do go ahead. If you found this empowering, helpful, truthful, bit of a smackdown, exactly what you needed today, please go ahead, like, love, and share it out with your community. Empower not only yourself, but others as well. Thank you so much for spending time with me this week. I have loved being with you all. Remember, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. And as always, the only person who has the power to change your life is you. And the very best part, you've already got what it takes. Sending you so much love. I will see you next week. Until then, bye for now.